Hello there, this is James Oscroft, known as RT78, and beyond the fact which is so obvious that no one should ever have to point it out that Britain and America are currently ruled by self-serving and sociopathic narcissists who literally care more about how much its effects on the economy will hurt them politically than they do about people dying, and whose original plan, only modified as much as necessary to avoid making them look even worse, was to let us die and thus decrease the surplus population, because shutting down schools and businesses would hurt our GDP. The one thing that strikes me about the current Covid-19 pandemic that isn't already being widely addressed is that it's yet another example of how what we describe as the right will always not only blame the other, but will always instinctively exploit anything possible to achieve their ultimate goal of eliminating the other from our perfect society. Not calling out Islamic terrorism and Muslim grooming gangs to actually save lives or protect vulnerable children and teenagers, for example, but for the sole purpose of promoting their agenda of banning all quote-unquote Muslim immigration and deporting all Muslims, i.e. scary brown people who already live here, and in this case, regarding the COVID-19 virus, not only depicting it as a foreign Chinese virus.
This is the most aggressive and comprehensive effort to confront a foreign virus in modern history.
When it comes to this problem that the country is facing with Chinese corona.
They've been working on this Chinese coronavirus.
The Chinese coronavirus, the Chinese coronavirus, the Chinese coronavirus.
We call it a Chinese virus or the Wuhan virus.
You called it the Wuhan virus, and that's an accurate way to depict where it's coming from.
We should probably call it the Wuhan virus so that they get full credit.
The most encouraging thing is actually happening out of China, who started this whole thing.
Their measures at containing it have actually worked.
Even though they started it and have yet to apologize.
No, I'm sorry, Brian. Are you waiting on an apology from China? Is that going to make you feel better? Do you want them to send you a Fudgy the Whale that says sorry about the virus?
But also spreading the age-old trope dating back to the days when the Black Death was blamed on Jews poisoning the wells, that the virus is spread by immigrants and refugees, that illegal immigrants will clog up our hospital beds, denying treatment to real red-blooded, i.e. white-skinned Americans, that this is actually a Chinese and or democratic conspiracy, and that in short, beyond this single virus, African Ebola, and everything else that they inflict upon us, we wouldn't have any problems at all, at least not any really serious ones, if only they didn't exist here. So if only we could impose some kind of complete solution to the problem that is their existence, some kind of total solution. Yes, James, I think everyone's already gotten the oh-so-subtle point that you're painting.